The Nigeria Immigration Service (NIS) says about 97,000 issued passport booklets are uncollected in the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory (FCT). The Service Public Relations Officer, SPRO Comptroller of Immigration, Mr. Tony Akuneme, said this in an interview with the News Agency of Nigeria in Abuja. Akuneme said that the service recently found out that Lagos State had half of the uncollected passports. The News Agency of Nigeria (NAN) reports that the Acting Comptroller General (NIS), Mrs. Caroline Adepoju, had recently declared state of emergency on passport issues across the country. According to him, the Lagos State Governor is willing to collaborate with the CG in terms of expanding the passport services in Lagos State. Akuneme said that the service, however, needed the media to disabuse the minds of Nigerians that there were no passport booklets.
Madam felt it was key to visit the Oba of Lagos because he's an influencer. He's somebody that can speak to the young people and they will understand. And he understands their language and they understand him too. So he paid a courtesy call on the Oba to inform him that we need massive reorientation of the young people. Don't travel if you're not sure it's a regular means of traveling. Don't travel if you don't have a job or admission for school or vacation. I mean, irregular migration should be discouraged at the grassroots. Then she also visited the Lagos State Governor and they had a very wonderful discussion, because part of the pressure we also noticed, apart from the human issues or the system issues, is that of space. Because the 4 passport offices we have in Lagos, in Ikeja, Ikoyi, Festac, and recently in Alimosho, they are grossly inadequate for the population to service the population of Lagos State based on the demand for passports. They are grossly inadequate. You probably need about 10 passport offices in Lagos before you can stem the tide of the crave or the flow of applications that we get from the Lagos area. So we went to Lagos State Governor basically to request for help in terms of giving us office spaces where we can set up front desk offices immediately. And the governor was very positive in his response, and he said he appreciated immigration because Lagos is a tourism state and immigration has a key role to play in the mind of any person visiting Lagos State. So he's willing to collaborate with the Comptroller General in terms of expanding the passport services in Lagos State. So it was a welcome development, and you can see that the state of emergency that was declared is already yielding fruits. The Lagos State government also accepted Madam's request to provide land where we can build staff quarters for officers in Lagos, which was also a major achievement as a result of the same visit. And we also found out, for instance, that there are about 97,000 passports that are uncollected nationwide. Out of this number, Lagos, as usual, has like half uncollected passports that have been issued. So we also need the media to help us tell Nigerians that even though we are saying there is no booklet, for those who think there is no booklet, there are booklets issued that are not collected. So it's ironical. We don't have problem of booklets. We don't have shortage of booklets. What we have had in the last 1 or 2 years is a sudden upsurge in the number of Nigerians wanting to travel. We felt it was also related to COVID, because after COVID, apparently most of these Western countries lost human population. They lost their workforce. So they even sent agents to countries like Nigeria that has a very fertile workforce and skill sets to come to recruit workers, especially health workers.